Alright, it's Reality Supreme Being, 2011, and I'm here again recording. For those of you who don't know what I am or who I am, I'm also HRM, Cesar St. Augustine de Buonaparte, presidential candidate for 2012. There isn't much to talk about. I'm recovering from a cold, bronchitis, and I'm still moving stuff. Don't have trucks, don't have cars. City of Los Angeles pretty much ripped me off for everything that I worked so hard to hold on to. The ripoff's not just the city, it's the county and the state of California as well. DMV, parking enforcement, all these people, they're stupid. We're all going to die one day. I don't understand why you do all this. We're all going to die. Get it? President, Secret Service, FBI, police, people in everyday walks of life. You're all going to die. So why do you get into a position of authority and want to manipulate people? You're like control freaks. You want to screw people's lives up because you can't accept that you're going to die one day. Secretly, you're scared crapless. And subconsciously, you cannot accept it. So you go out of your way, graffiti walls, hack into people's YouTube. I heard today, what is it? On the news, they're now stealing people's emails and holding them hostage. Get that. And the most of the stuff is coming from Nigeria. These are the same people in Africa who probably don't have a life anyway, and they'll kill, murder, and thief and extort just to get money from somebody. I mean, these people don't even know. I wish I was God so I could strike them all blind and tell them, you want your eyesight back? You go to work for the next month, 30 days, as a blind person. You're going to work somewhere, a real job, and get a paycheck and get off the damn YouTube and get off the internet and stop hacking into people's crap. Get a life. I'm on YouTube because I'm trying to plead to somebody out there who has some kind of authority and real money to hear me and say, hey, this poor guy has been jerked around for 30 years, me, and, there feels some kind of compassion for me. I don't want a handout. I just want to be treated fairly, and I haven't been treated fairly. And once a person's civil rights have been violated, you cannot turn the clock of time back. That's what would satisfy me. You turn the clock of back time over a countless number of times, different people in authority have violated my civil rights and got away with it because they have authority. That's the only reason they got away with it. Cops, judges, lawyers, I don't care who they are. Your civilization, your collective civilization, is full of crap. You got all this technology and you're screwing the wrong people. There are people like me out there who could probably contribute wonderful things. The neat thing about the DNA? The DNA is very special in every person. It's so long that if you unraveled all the DNA in a human body, you could go from planet Earth outside the solar system more than 6 billion miles further out into space. Now, that DNA has all kinds of information in it. And that information is literally a sample of the possibility that certain people somewhere might be able to make the next discovery for cancer, or how to grow teeth back in a person's mouth, or how to maybe gain immortality. But none of that's going to happen so long as you screw people like me over. I went through everything. The White House, the churches, all these so-called bleeding heart organizations, they're all full of crap. I mean, I don't have to prove it. They are. Because my life was okay many times until someone came along and said, you can't do that. There's some obscure law that doesn't allow you to do that. You know, laws suck. They are wrong. They are evil. If they hurt a person's sensitive financial balance, then the law is wrong. And if it's used to hurt that financial balance, and it ends up hurting the financial balance, someone has to pay for it. And believe me, it shouldn't be the poor person that's on the crap end of the stick. People like me are abused their whole lives. And there is no God to come and do revenge. Remember the old Bible stories? Moses went to the Pharaoh and says, let my people go. We're talking about slavery. There's still slavery. It's abstract slavery in today's world. Pharaoh says, no, they're my slaves. I'm not going to let them go. So there were 10 plagues on Egypt. The 10th plague was the one where Passover, you know, the firstborn of every Egyptian family died that didn't paint blood on of the sacrificed lamb on their doorstep. So here we're hearing stories about a God who takes revenge and actually protected the Jewish people. Column of fire by night and a cloud by day. Where is that God now? Is that a lie? There are good people on this planet all over the place. Instead, American citizens pay taxes and kill innocent men, women, and children in Afghanistan, Iraq, and this Obama, you won't ever hear me say this on national news or worldwide news. You know why? Because people don't care. You're all morons. And until you prove otherwise, and you join me against, there's only two kinds of people in the world. My kind of people, okay? And I'm the right one. And all the rest are morons and idiots. They may catch up someday, but they're never going to catch up to where I am. And the reason they're not is because they're greedy, they're selfish, they're sitting in high powers, the Rockefellers, DuPonts, the Obamas, the Bilderberg Group, the Trilateral Commission. They've got so many computers. They got a computer at the NSA called a Blue Gene computer. You wouldn't believe what it can do. And there's no secret. There's a book published about it. I won't tell you the title. You go work to find the title and read the book. And they tell you about what they're trying to achieve, which is a brain that works faster than the human mind. But the computer will never be able to match the chemical storage of the DNA of a human body. And that's where I come in. That's where I'm telling you that when the government, and this message is to the United States government directly, when you screw with people like me, you're screwing yourselves. Why? Because it's people like me that I don't have to prove I'm a genius. I know I am because I know what my capabilities are. But because the government has made me an enemy, they simply just tap in and spy on me and wait for me to say some, mathematical formula that comes out of my mouth when I'm talking to a friend or whatever, and they steal it. They don't have all the answers. If they did, do you think that this economy would be bad? They don't have any answers. They're manipulating you with the bad economy. And it's a yo-yo effect. Good and bad, good and bad, good cop, bad cop. You ever heard that one? It's a yo-yo effect. And these people are yo-yos. Instead of being voted into office and delivering what they promised, they're bull crap artists. And you're the idiot. You, all of you, in the United States who are of voting age are the idiots. And instead of maybe putting all your support behind me, you put it behind the Republicans, the Democrats. God, how stupid are you? And it doesn't matter what age you are. If you're 18 to 80, you should be listening to this tape because I'm the one with the smarts. I'm the one that knows where the problems need fixing because I'm the one that's been the most abused. Why? The government doesn't want to shoot me because they're still getting free information from me. And they use it for themselves and give me no credit whatsoever. I could tell you how to extend your life another 20 years. I could install a federal judicial system that would safeguard every civil right every person has, legitimate civil right. And if anybody's civil rights ever even remotely violated, it would immediately be taken care of. Immediately. So, that being the case, what do you think this is all about? Well, I'll tell you. There aren't going to be any answers for me. I'm not going to tell anybody anything. Because I'll never be on TV, unedited, uncensored, because the major media all go to those Bilderberg meetings and the Trilateral Commission meetings. They all are one big happy family. It's not a conspiracy, it's a club. You're rich, you're famous, you're well known, you've got a database of history that you've established. Heck, even the movie stars are con artists. Half the stuff, if not most of it, is all generated by the very same movie artist. Even if it's bad news, they make money on it. So when you hear all these gossip stories in the tabloids and stuff, that's probably cranked up and generated by the very same people. So, you know, that's pretty much everything I've got to say today. You don't... You know, I think I had like 29 views only because I put the title of the YouTube was I put Hurricane Irene. So I had like 29 views on that one. But still, it doesn't do anything. You go to look at sexy models and you see millions and millions of views. But, you know, that's limited also. I could have millions and millions of views, and that's not going to get me elected into office. And really, I'm asking the people to elect me Emperor of the United States, to wipe out, totally overthrow the presidency, overthrow the Constitution. I'll reinstall the Constitution once I am in power. That is a promise. But there'll be safeguards that I'm going to interject in that Constitution as I go along. And Congress will have second word, not first word, in doing that. Because your senators and your congressmen don't really represent you. They never answer your letters right. They don't deal with you directly. And I know of many ways that I can deal directly with people. Well, YouTube's one of them. Obama gets on there and everybody watches him simply because he knows how to talk well. You know, in LA here, the mayor Vigorosa is a Democrat, just like Obama. But in the last election, he didn't debate anybody. His answer was, I don't have to debate anybody. Get that. But Obama debated someone. So what gives a mayor the right to not debate? What is he, a chicken you know what? So I don't know, you know, what to say other than, you know, like I said in all my other tapes, I'm just waiting to die. As soon as this cold is over with, I'm going to be moving again towards the end of September again, because I don't have the kind of money it takes to protect what little I have left, without a car, without a truck, without anything, without any support, no money, nothing but just complicated problems that have been thrown at me. The course that I set for my life was disturbed by City of Los Angeles, the federal government through neglect, the media through neglect. They do all these stories. They did that. Look at the guy, the golden voice. He got to talk, you know, for a while. He got his 15 minutes of fame. I wonder where he is now. Probably doing drugs again. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. It's 14 minutes and 21 seconds, and that's about it for the month of September. I don't know when I'm going to do another tape, because I'm not getting enough attention. The kind of attention that's really needed to change a country that is so bad shape. Like I said before, remember, the only people you should be electing into any office are the people that have been abused the most, because they have personal experience of where the problems are and what needs to be fixed. Bye.